Hello and welcome to the What is Sweet Holiday Hop. We are sharing inspiration for the upcoming holiday season with food themed projects. We hope you find each project as delicious as your favorite holiday foods. At the top of the description box, you will find the link to the next person in the lineup. I do hope you take the time to watch all the hop videos because we love your comments and thumbs up. If you aren't already a subscriber, I really hope you consider subscribing and click on the little bell so you won't miss any of my videos. You can also use hashtag #SweetHolidayHop to find all of the videos in this. So let's begin with our project for today. For a tag today, I'm going to be using this stamp set called Sweet Cakes by Simon Says Stamp. I also have the coordinating dies for it. Then I'm going to be using these large alphabet dies. These are around 1 inch tall. And then I have these other various Christmas themed and birthday themed sets that I'm going to take the smaller stamps out of. I also have a piece of cream card base out of which I'm going to cut the base, and a bit of fun foam. Now this is a very nice fun foam because you can see it has a lovely brushed texture on it. So I'm going to be cutting my alphabets out of this. So now let's begin. I've die cut my tag shape out of the cream cardstock, and I also have a little scrap here on which I'm going to stamp a cupcake image. So let's get that done first. So I'll keep this aside. I've stamped this with Versafine Onyx black ink because I'm planning to do some watercoloring on this cupcake. And while that dries, let's create a background on the tag. Now I have all these little stamps from all my Christmas themed stamp set and birthday themed stamp set. I put them on this block. And what I'm going to do is arrange them over my tag, and then I'm going to stamp with a grey ink. Now you don't have to use a stamp positioner for this. You can absolutely go ahead and use little acrylic blocks. But if you're planning to make multiples, or this just makes it go faster. So I'm just going to arrange these now down one corner. Okay, I've managed to stick most of my stamps on this. Now I have a little trick for you in case you have older stamps which have lost their stickiness. This is a product which I use called Alene Stack It Over and Over. This is a temporary adhesive, but it works well for your stamps also. So what I do is I'll open it, and I'll put just a little bit of the glue on the back of my stamp. And then I just spread it into a thin film. I'll use it for this also. I found that this product works wonderfully for bringing the stickiness back to your stamps. All you need to do is now let this dry completely, which will happen in about 10-15 minutes, and your stamps are good to go. While we are waiting for our tacky glue to dry, let's finish coloring this little cupcake. So I have pulled out my Zig clean color markers for that, and I'm going to do very simple coloring on this. Basically what I'm going to do is take two shades of a color like pink, two shades of pink, and then use those pens to apply color. Now one thing that I did after I got my zigs was I created these shade cards, So I have written down all the shades. Basically, these are all the shades which are there in the 80 markers box. I have the 61, and I wrote down the numbers and the names and created little swatches. And when I keep my markers, I'm very particular about keeping them in the same order that I have my shade card. I found that it saves me a lot of time because it's very easy for me to pull out shades like that. So now suppose if I want to have some blue, so now I know I need number 36 and number 31. So let's start coloring. I'm taking the lightest yellow that I have first and covering the entire area. Now I am not an expert at coloring with zincs, but this is a way which works really well for me, so I thought I will share it with you. There. Now I'll just come out with some darker color for the bottom. There, our cupcake is ready. Now I'll wait for this to dry completely and then I will die cut it. Tacky glue has dried now, so I'll just stick the stamps on the cover of my stamp positioner. There, now our stamps are ready, and now we can start with the stamping. So our tacky glue has dried now and I'm able to stick all my stamps on the cover of my stamp positioner. And now I'm going to take a very light grey ink. This is the Evening Grey ink by Altenew, and I'm going to stamp a background with that. This is just a little too light, so I'm going to re-ink the stamps and repeat the process so that I get a darker image. Now I turned the tag over and I'm planning to just repeat this, but before I do that I have to make sure that none of the stamps are overlapping. Before I start placing the stamps, I'm going to place a small piece of plastic which I keep with my stamp positioner. This allows me to know exactly where I need to place the stamps, and at the same time it will prevent the paper from getting any ink stains on it. Our background is almost complete. I'm just going to use a darker shade of grey to add some snowflakes and stars to some of the empty spaces on the tank, and we can start assembling the tank. Okay, now our background is ready. Now what I'm going to do is take this small strip of cream paper and just put it here. I'll just trim it to size first, and then I'm going to put some foam tape behind this so that it is popped up. For these I'm going to use a regular craft glue. Before I stick them, let's put the cupcake, which takes the place of O in this case. And the final touch is the ribbons. Now I've cut 3 of them, white, blue and green. So I'll just loop these through the hole of the tag. And there, our tag is ready.